Welcome to Bellis, Biz, Blues, and Bourbon with George Bellis, attorney at Bellis and Wachowski. George, it's lovely to be here with you. What are you playing in the background here?
Oh, I've got a little blues going.
Yeah.
Little Rolling Stones singing a little hard blues.
Oh, I love it.
So we'll get.
You want to start with some bourbon, or you want to talk about the blues?
No, we got special bourbon today.
It's a beautiful bottle, and I do see the Texas Star.
Yes, this is cowboy bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is serious bourbon.
131 proof. Holy cow.
This may be one of the best bourbons I've ever sampled. When I first opened the bottle and tried it, the proof jumped out at you. You could tell it was strong.
Yeah, I bet.
But the second glass goes down real easy. I say this is a great bourbon. It is a great bourbon. It's pricey, but damn, is it good. So for that, we say cheers.
Cheers. You've got to send me my bottle again, George.
I thought I sent you a bottle.
You did not send me, but you probably forgot because it's 131 proof.
Well, I wouldn't. This one would be a hard one for me to share.
Yeah.
And we've got a little blues going in the background.
Yes.
This is a real interesting blues song. It's the Rolling Stones really playing heavy blues. And it just shows you the connection between the rock and roll and the Chicago blues. And this is a great connector. It was the Chicago blues that really had an influence on rock and roll, beginning with Chuck Berry and rolling down to the Rolling Stones. So it's fun to see that. But we're here to talk a little business too.
Yes, indeed. Let's do that.
All right. So I'd like to talk about how business owners can improve their chances of starting up a new business and success, because too many businesses fail. As we know, the newer the business, the greater the chances of failure. Very few businesses make it all the way to 10 years, but those are the ones we want to work with. Businesses that operate independently, but I mean independently, I mean not talking to anybody else, thinking they could do everything themselves, not relying on any professionals. They're doomed to failure. And like I found that most small business owners really try to solve the problems themselves. They are they figure they can get the answers they want. I don't know how many times lately I've had business owners tell me, well, I found on Google this, and it's just the wrong thing, or it's just not applicable to them. But very seldom do business owners call their lawyers until a catastrophe strikes. And by catastrophe, I usually mean a lawsuit. So what we try to do as experienced business owners is improve the chances of success. And the way we do this is making sure that the client invests in a professional relationship. If you'll excuse me, I have to indulge a little bit. We strongly recommend that business owners, when they start a business, look to 4 professionals to build a relationship with. Number 1, an accountant. Number 2, an insurance agent. Number 3, a banker. And 4, and it's probably not last, an experienced business lawyer. You have to have some experience helping you get your business going. Even though the lawyer may not know specifics about your business, they can help with general information to help guide a business owner and help avoid a lot of the traps that befall business people. So we recommend you work with good lawyers. And just so happens that my firm has a few good lawyers in it.
It just so happens that you have just a few of the top lawyers.
We try.
Not just good lawyers, yes. And anyone who goes to your website will be able to look at those profiles and see. And I think this is such an important thing. It is a do-it-yourself kind of world. People have a lot of information at their fingertips through Google. And I am sure that everything you're saying just makes sense for every business owner to have someone like you behind them and on their side, instead of waiting until there's a, like you're calling it, a catastrophe or a crisis. Makes a lot of sense, George.
You got it, girl. That's what we do.
Well, thank you so much. Do you want to finish this up today by playing a little bit more of your blues, or do you have any other comments to share, anecdotes, good news, bad news from business?
I get tell stories all the time. That's all I have now is stories. I have a lot of stories.
Why don't you share one?
Well, right now we're representing a family that broke up with one of the brothers, and one of the brothers thinks that he can do whatever he wants. And after he sold the business to the other family members, he thinks he could still use the name and everything else like that. And he's representing himself, and he's making a big mistake. But all kinds of things happen. Anyway, Michelle, I'm not going to tell any more stories today.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful weekend, and we will be back again very soon with more tips and insight from George Bellis. Thank you so much.
Michelle, always good to see you. Hang in there, baby.
Lovely to see you. You as well.
Bye.
Bye.
And after 100 years, we're still taking